I came to California to be a history teacher.
Wow.
Lived in Long Beach.
I just talked to a history teacher.
Well, I'm just letting you know that's what I really wanted to be.
Gotcha.
And so my first jobs were actually because of my father, who's a jazz pianist, Grammy-nominated Gene Harris.
That's right.
Gene Harris and the Three Sounds.
He's a legend.
He is a legend.
Yeah.
But when I went to Long Beach, many people knew him, so there were all these musicians who were like, "Oh, you're Gene's daughter. Can you sing?" And I was like, "This is a way for me to make money to, do my schooling," because at that point school was kind of almost free. You just had to pay for books and you a little bit of fee, because I'm a woman of a certain age.
Not now.
No, but back then.
Yeah.
And so my first jobs ended up being stuff like the Righteous Brothers, Jazz Crusaders, Patrice Rushen, Michael Cimbello, and I just started getting all these different, David Sanborn. Yeah. But I was still going to school just to be a history teacher. And the Righteous Brothers bought me my first car. And they said, if you stay in school, we will pay for your car and you can do the gigs with us. So I was in Vegas with them, got a call from Freddie Demand saying they were looking for a singer who could sing and dance and with a quick study because this girl Madonna was going on the road and she needed somebody, and they had to be able to fit the costumes and learn 17 songs in 7 days. And in 7 days they were going to be on stage in Japan opening.
Hold on. Nikki, 17 songs in 7 days?
And you had to fit the 17 costumes. Bobby Lyle, who at the time was Anita Baker's
Bobby Lyle.
Was Anita Baker's musical director at that time. He said,
right.
"You're coming in and you're doing this audition. I'm picking you up from the airport." Yeah. Now, this is back with cassette tapes.
Yeah.
So he picks me up. We stick the tape in. I'm learning this stuff as he's driving me to the audition. I go in. There's like 200 girls. I'm a black girl who I got a job already. I'm like, look, let me go first. That's all I know.
I got stuff to do.
I got a job. I got a job. So I do what I do. Yeah. Pat Leonard's there, and he's like, we go through it. And basically, I look back, and she's like, everybody can go home because, we got who we need. And luckily enough, I was in shape at that time, and I could fit the costumes. So that's how it happened. And before I knew it, I was in the back seat with Madonna in her limo, and I'm like, look, I can't do this to Bill Medley. They bought me a freaking car. I'm a black girl from the hood. Yeah. Somebody buy you. That's your friend forever. And I was like, and so she gets on the phone with Bill Medley, and he's like, how much are they paying you? He goes, let me talk to her. And he starts talking. He goes, she puts him back on the phone. He goes, you stay in there. Yeah. So and that's how it ended.